Hello, it's Klaudia from the Enthu English Podcast. This time, my attention was stolen by a few inspiring conversations with my Enthu students in the past few days. So, going back to the question in the title of this episode, what would happen if you left your comfort zone? What would happen? Following on this note, let me continue with a few more questions. Please tune in, get comfy, and reflect. So the first question, or the next question goes, how often do you challenge yourself? In what areas exactly are you actively trying to stretch yourself? Do you feel like perhaps you've been cozily cuddled into your comfort zone for too long? If that's what you're experiencing, it might be time to open your arms to a bit of discomfort as you continue your learning journey. What do you think? What do you say to that? And let me explain what I mean here by discomfort. It's by no means any type of discomfort. Not a physical one, for sure. It's the kind of discomfort that keeps you engaged and challenged, but without leaving you frustrated, screaming into the night sky, or ready to slam the door, whoop, and determined to never look back. Not at all. In fact, anyone would run a mile away from this type of discomfort, trust me, including me. When you have decided to take a bold step and get yourself out of your comfort zone, move yourself out of your comfort zone, you want to make sure to step vigorously into feeling comfortably uncomfortable. That's the key. Let me repeat it. You make sure to step vigorously into feeling comfortably uncomfortable. It's this type of discomfort when you still get a sense of feeling uncomfortable because the task you're taking on is difficult, but equally you feel comfortable enough to pursue it precisely because you have the tools, you have the support you need, you have clear goals, you know where you're going, and you have the idea of how putting in effort will benefit you in the long run. So there's clarity, there's a strategy, there's encouragement. I think it's nothing other than striking the right balance between what you are able to do here and now, anything that is within the range of your ability, and the feeling of being deliciously challenged. So anything that goes clearly beyond your current abilities but doesn't make you want to run for the hills. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, encourage you to choose such learning experiences that will, in the same breath, keep you curious about what comes next and will keep you driven to achieve your goal. Also, in whatever area this goal might be and how high you might be aiming. This, I deeply feel, is a tremendously important topic when it comes to learning. And I wouldn't be myself if I didn't mention any connection between this topic and the brain, as I'm tirelessly on the lookout for new research findings about how the brain functions and what we can do to enhance the quality of our lives, including our mental, intellectual lives, and our learning, of course. You can be sure to get some science-backed knowledge bites on the Enthu English Podcast as well. You're listening to the Enthu English Podcast. I'm Klaudia. And as usual, here's my invitation, yet another invitation, a very vigorous one, for you to join me in a full-time conversation lesson that focuses on various meanings we assign to comfort. What does that mean to you? I encourage you to lean into this topic with me and take part in a mini coaching session, which is an added bonus from me. I'm really glad to make this available for you. If you haven't ever been coached, maybe this time you can give yourself a chance. The lesson consists of materials at an intermediate and even a highly advanced level. Alright, back to today's topic. Well, the other day, I was lucky to come across an interesting piece that highlighted the importance of novel experiences. For example, taking up new hobbies, activities, or going where you've never been before, or learning new skills and exploring fresh perspectives. The list is endless. The idea of seeking out novel experiences is not new, but I think it's always refreshing to be reminded of its importance. How is that relevant to learning English then? Well, let me put it that way. By stepping out of your comfort zone and saying yes to yet another challenge, you're helping your brain thrive. So in other words, you help it develop in friendly and exuberant conditions. That's the added bonus, apart from brushing up your communication skills, for sure. That said, my question is, are you ready to rise to the challenge and start injecting regular doses of comfortable discomfort into your daily learning experiences? What do you say to this? I have no doubt whatsoever, not at all, that you'll reap the benefits of your choice as you stretch your intellectual muscles and see yourself very clearly speaking English with more and more enthusiasm and sparkling confidence. That this confidence will show up in every possible way as you communicate with others. Alright, it seems like we're coming to the end of this session, to this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you today, as usual. And every time I connect with you through my podcast, I get a sense of your vibrant presence out there. Thank you for that. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to also leave you with this thought. And this is a quote. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Thank you again for being part of the Enthu English learning community. Please do stay connected with me for more knowledge nuggets. Do reach out if you have any topic recommendations. I really am looking forward to them. That would make me doubly excited. Keep putting English first wherever your mind wanders. Until next time, bye-bye.